My question stems from the point of insecurity. Has it ever happened that the manager gets insecure with the employee's success?
The truth is, it has. I think we have to recognize that people at various levels across organizations have a bit of insecurity. Uh, so it is not uncommon. A good employee, I think, has to adopt a good team player approach. And the key to being a good team player is really recognizing that it's teamwork and to bring the we before the I. If the conversation is more about how the team helped enable that process, how everyone chipped in, how I brainstormed with my boss and we came up with this idea, I think then the moment there's a shared vision and a shared victory, then I think the insecurity is reduced. Obviously, projects that you've championed will you'll get your share of you immediately from your boss and clearly from the world at large. But understand that in terms of your appraisal, the biggest weightage is going to be your boss, right? Like I always said, your boss's success is a big factor in your success because at the end of the day, he's going to sit through your appraisal, right? So I think making your supervisor and your boss look good is not just a nice to do. I think it's a must do.
Assuming that the boss is not difficult, right? Assuming that you have a very cordial relationship with your boss, the employee has a very cordial relationship with his or her manager, right? What can we as employees do to maintain a strong professional bond with our managers? Now, you
I think one, stating upfront or rather being focused on the larger goals of the organization helps. Two is, like I said, understanding what makes your manager tick. What does he care about? What keeps him up at night? What would he love you to do more of what you're doing or what you're doing less of? What frightens him? How much importance does he place on impressing others? How does he measure success and what does he think about failure? I think once, like I said, you understand his drivers, his motivation, I think that makes for a great, team cohort. The other point I would say is, as a team player, how do you work with other colleagues, ensuring a better workplace? I think the onus is very often on employees how they get together and say, this is the areas that you should tackle. A watch out is don't badmouth your manager either with your peers or with others. I think that's, to my mind, a CLM, a career limiting move. But getting the team together saying, hey, how do we get this thing changed is always positive.